Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And once again, we're going to take a look at Velzard in Valor Cup. We did the sweaty New Year's Blessing-ish team with the rainbow orbs, and obviously that works very well still. Today, we're going to take a look at a few teams that are not quite as optimized, I would say. More geared towards newer players who don't have the big-time EX units. And we're going to assume that you have Velzard and you have a few more pieces, but maybe a little bit more accessible. So this is what I have come up with. Velzard, the new Veldora, Visions of Coleus Violet, free-to-play Isis, free-to-play Triya. So we have 3 free units here. I know Triya you can't get right now because the game is dumb. Isis you can get, and Veldora you should be working on currently. Coleus Violet, I mean, if you summoned last month, well, a couple weeks ago, for the Primal Demon meta, maybe you picked her up, and she is still a fantastic unit, and she's also Space, and she's also Primal Demon. So she's going to benefit from both of Guy's skills, and we're going to focus on Guy as our primary nuker again. We have no Pierce, we're not going to go with the rule, but we're still going to see how much damage we can do, and how this team would actually function in real life. Alright, so I think because there's a rule that says blues get more skill points, yeah, blues get more skill points, so we can actually use Violet's Orb Change and get 5 blues right here, which will be very, very nice. And I think we're just going to leave it, because we want to leave both these units in the back right now. And I think we'll try and hit Lumi more than anything else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We're going to get 50 points, which means that next turn we're actually going to have 80, so that's going to be very good. We can use up to 3 25-point skills if we need to. Alright, Lumi took some damage. That's a hand right there. I actually think we can work with that, though. Hold on. 1, 2... Alright, so we don't have any guard now, because we don't have Shizu, right? We don't have a healer. Oh, yeah, okay, so perfect. Okay, so we can actually use Veldora's 70-point buff right here, or 70% green buff, sorry. And then what I'm gonna do is use his skill, again, because he only changes Exalted Champion Orbs, and he has 2 that are not green. And these 3 right here, we can bring Triya in and yoink those. So that'll work out perfectly. And we have almost exact points that we need to do it. So these 2 will change, perfect. We'll bring Triya in for Violet, and then we'll use her Self-Convert skill. And there we go. We have a full hand of greens, 3 orbs for Guy now, because we're going to bring him in, that are all buffed by 70%. Let's go ahead and send this over here. And yeah, that gets us almost an ult, and then we'll have max points, and then we can use his free alt gauge skill next turn, and we can get him very, very close to an EX ult. It's only going to take 1 more orb. That's an interesting hand. Okay. Thankfully, yeah, Mirren did not hit. Well, she... I guess they're having a fight right now. I guess they're not talking to each other. Okay, well, sure, whatever. We can take her out, because we don't need her anyways. And we'll bring in Violet. Boom. And then we can use the free alt gauge right here. Excellent, so now he just needs 1 orb. 1 orb is all he needs, and to fully nuke on this team, we only have the 25 and the 80, so we only need 105 points, so we could chill here at 90 and still get everything that we need. So we will make sure to use the 1 Guy orb to actually get his EX ult. And now we're probably going to look pretty good. We got 2 girls who don't want to look at us, and also... Sure, okay. That's an interesting hand. Again, Velzard doesn't care what kind of orbs you are, you're all going to be green. So let's use the synergy power, let's use the magic buff now, and then we'll use Drago and the element buff. So now we've got quite a bit going for Guy, plus a little bit of heal right there. So Guy now has 48% synergy power, 120% magic attack, and then 60% space attack. So this should do some fairly good damage, and I'm actually excited to see how much damage it does. 363 type advantage. I did not get a chance to look at what he did type disadvantage. 290 for Violet right there. That wasn't an EX ult, that was just free. And now Guy can hit Raphael for 36k and 38k. I mean, turn 4, that's realistic for a lot of newer players. Maybe turn 5, but that's very powerful. That did a butt ton of damage. And again, 3 of the units are free to play, right? And it's not like Guy has a lot of dupes. It's not like Velzard has a lot of dupes. You know, my Violet has a couple dupes because she's, 6 months old now. But that, I think, was very, very impressive. And there are ways you can do that, even without Violet. You can bring a different support unit, so I think we'll do that next. Alright, just for the record, against type disadvantaged Mirren, we did 158k, almost 159. And then, obviously, against our type advantage characters, we did quite a bit more. So if we're type neutral, we're going to fall roughly in between, we're probably going to be around 200k right there? Maybe a little bit less than that, like 190 again? I think that's pretty good right there. 190k for an AoE on each hit in Valor Cup is very, very nice, regardless of, what kind of player you are. Alright, we took out Trya, who is not available to people right now who don't have her, and then we took out Violet for Guy, because Guy is a featured unit on the triple banner right now, so chances are you may have pulled him along with his counterpart Guy. So 2 Guys and a Velzard. That... I regret saying that. Alright, this team is going to start exactly the same. I mean, Guy has the opposite orb change that Violet does. It still doesn't really matter, because we still have the same amount of orbs that are going to get changed overall. So we'll do that. We can leave Aaron in the back. She no longer has that orb changing ability that Trya does, which is kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, I think we'll be okay without it. We've got at least, 2 Guy orbs coming in, so that's nice. It's just depending on what they are is a different story. Sure. Yeah. I guarantee you that's not going to happen any other time. Okay? Okay. Yeah. It is what it is, right? So we'll bring you in. This'll get... I mean, yeah, that... Okay, we'll just rush his ult then. We'll just do this. We'll give him an ult gauge, and then he'll get more than plenty for, next turn. We're going to have max points, essentially, or at least what we need to actually nuke. And we can do this on turn 3, if you get extremely, extremely lucky like that. Don't bank on it, but... okay. I don't know if this is going to do more or less damage, the alt buff versus the magic buff. Actually, it'll probably do less, because the alt buff is not affected by Drago, so it's not going to be... And also, the alt buff is just 80% and not 100% magic. But we can certainly try it out, right? So Guy can come in for Isis. You did a lot of... You and... actually, no one did a lot of stuff here. Buff. He's not going to get the guaranteed crit because he's not physical. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I think we'll still be okay. So if we can do somewhere... we're... Again, type disadvantage and type advantage. We can do like 300k against these guys and, like 110 against Benimaru. I think that would be perfectly acceptable. Let's see. 260. I mean, that's still good. That's still damage cap, against type advantage, and that's still, over what I expected. I mean, yeah, that works too. Just get a natural hand of 6 Guy orbs. Easy. Okay, well, maybe we'll try that again with not that kind of ridiculous RNG. Alright, let's see if we can get some, normal RNG in this fight. Still gonna send it. He's got Shizu, who I believe has the ult denial trait. Yeah, she does. So does Lumi, actually. Whose team is this? Ugh, what a terrible team. Okay, well, I don't want to deal with you. We have a couple Earth units here, so we'll do some decent damage. The hero, if she uses her rewind, can be an issue. Well, there we go. Alright, so 2 orbs there. The rewind kicks in. He has no orb changers up front, though, so, I mean, we're not totally screwed. He's just banking on, average RNG. Alright, what's this turn look like? Okay. Yeah, we can make this work. So... Ooh, actually, if we play this right... it's gonna be kind of difficult to do that, huh? Yeah, alright, let's see what happens when we use Veldora's Orb Change, because it'll hit guys as well. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Alright. So, Isis, you're gonna come out. Aaron comes in, full greens. Boom. And then we'll bring Guy in for Aaron, and we have enough points to, again, use that massive green buff right here. And then we can take out, hopefully. Yeah. We can take you out, or at least lower you. And then since you've used the rewind, I'm no longer scared of you, so we'll start hitting Lumi instead. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Whoever comes in, I think... Whoever comes in for Shizu might seal my attack skills, but I'm not worried about using that now. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Whoa, that's certainly a hand right there. So, let's go ahead and rush the ult again. Boom. See, it did not give it to Guy. Guy is on Primal Demon and the champion meta, but since he's not Space or Wind, he does not get any ult gauge. So, we could use Velzard here. Or, we don't, and either way, we're guaranteed to get what we need, so... Let's go ahead and do this way. Yeah, because it'll still get Guy's EX ult, and it will make sure that we don't switch out for someone who seals our attack skill, because that would be kind of bad. Oh, this might hurt. Hold on. Please don't kill me. Thank you. Oh, you dick. I should have... Alright, well, let's see how much damage we do without the EX ult here. That's unfortunate. Right, I forgot that the whole point of hitting Lumi was to get her away so she doesn't take away my EX ult. It is what it is. Alright, we should still do good damage, though. Alright. And 87k. Okay, well, not great damage, but it was literally cut in half, so we would have done 160 or something like that. Alright, good. You're gone, and now we can take out Milim. And that's going to be it. So, I mean, this is a little bit more attainable kind of team for players. Maybe not the gear and the dupe-wise, but certainly the team composition as a whole. And if you're, not in the top-tier master rank of Valor Cup, your enemies are also not going to be nearly as tanky or as hitting as hard. So it'll be a lot easier for you to run this. You just have to get into Valor Cup first. But overall, Velzard and Guy is actually a very potent combo in Valor Cup. And I think the only thing holding them back is we don't have a magic skill sealer for this team right now that I can think of. And also, Guy is space, so there will be times where he is type disadvantage, unlike, Dark Milim and Xion, where Dark is not type disadvantage against anything. So that is kind of one downside. But still, I think it works out very well. Let me know your thoughts, but that's it from me. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you all later.